Hello everyone, I am Peter96er, the coach of your Maryland Mudkips, and today we're fighting Kingler. A little bit of a history lesson since I didn't upload Season 1. This guy right here won the whole thing. This is the Season 1 champion. But I was one of the 3 people that did actually beat him. So, he's looking for his revenge. How can you call yourself champ if it's not undefeated? So he's trying to get back his loss that he got against me. And, it's a very scary team, especially since, because of Clodsire, my team is shut down. But even besides Clodsire, we have YESIRRRRRRR, Gouging Fire, so we have Gouging Fire versus Walking Wake. Pretty much like a rivalry. Hatterene stops hazards from getting up. YESIRRRRRRR is really strong into my team. Vikavolt is really good into my team. Just a lot of things that are really good into my team. Once again, Clodsire, don't like him. Look at his... I love Clodsire, but in this scenario, look at his stupid little face. I hope he... I don't know, I just hope I beat him. He's really strong this game. So let's get right into the team. We are starting with Pelipper. As you can tell, we're going rain mode, even though Clodsire is here, because rain is really strong this game. Outside, I can't really go sun, so I kind of have to go rain, because he has Gouging Fire, and I can't give Gouging Fire a boost. And since we're facing the Season 1 champ, I have to pull out some crazy set. I have Fling, Light Ball, Pelipper. Why he gets this, I don't know why, but I am max defense, max special defense with a bold nature to live almost everything, and this should be able to 1v1 almost every single walking way. I have Roost, U-turn, Hurricane, just for some good coverage, to set up rain, but Fling with Light Ball, really good this game. First abuser is Keldeo. Keldeo is really strong. Get shut down Clodsire. Gonna see this trend a lot. I'm gonna be able to baton pass to keep momentum, especially if Clodsire is coming in, and I don't need a flip turn to keep momentum, because if Clodsire is on the other team, then I'm not looking good. Choice Specs, because I need all the damage I could against Clodsire, and well, no, not this. The Choice Specs is just because Keldeo is strong. It's fast enough to outspeed what I need, and it should be faster than almost everything on this team. Timid Nature, 252 special attack, a Surf, Secret Sword, Air Slash, Baton Pass, really good. Gertrude, the Barraskewda, another one of my rain sweepers, is a Choice Band Swift Swim, just be doing a lot of damage with Liquidation. Drill Run is really good into Clodsire. Flip turn to keep momentum, Poison Jab for YESIRRRRRR, and this thing should be pretty good late game, but also I could see him putting in some work in mid game, because he does outspeed most of my opponent's Pokemon, even outside of rain, and that includes stuff like Iron Treads, which is insanely fast. So I could see him putting in insane work, and I think he has the right moves and attack to do so. Sandy Shocks, we have ourselves the Life Orb Sandy Shocks. We are Life Orb. I was originally gonna go Air Balloon because I wanted to wall Clodsire, but I needed Life Orb for me to be able to actually 1v1 a Clodsire. Earthquake only does 50% to me, so I'm not gonna be able to switch in and 1v1 a Clodsire. I'm gonna be able to 1v1 a Clodsire with Earth Power, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon. A big threat to my team is Vikavolt, and I need something to hit Vikavolt in and outside of Terra, so that's for Flash Cannon and Thunderbolt. Volt Switch, Earth Power is good into like the rest of his team. Really, Vikavolt is like the only answer to Sandy Shocks. He has like no other answers, and with the Life Orb, I'm doing big damage to his entire team, and I'm extremely fast. So this is probably the Pokemon that we need to put in the most work for us to actually win. But next we have the MVP, hopefully, Splinter the Shift Tree, Custat Berry Wind Rider, defog Shiftry. This is more of like a support role, because I kind of need Shiftry to not attack, because I have enough attack on the rest of my team, so I need kind of some support. But I still do need attack, so like 220 attack plus 148 special attack. That means I could always one-hit KO something like Iron Shreds with Focus Blast, Leaf Blade 2-hit KOs Clodsire, and with Terra Poison, he can't actually poison me. Will-O-Wisp is good for all of the physical attackers that could be coming, especially Primeape. It's not going to be able to deal with Gouging Fire, but I think I have enough answers to Gouging Fire, especially since Pelipper just 1v1s it, basically, and he can't use Morning Sun because it's rain. And if he Morning Suns, if he sets up the sun, then he's really screwed, because then Sandy Shocks just one-shots him. Okay, so Wind Rider is just for any like hurricanes. If he tries to spam Hurricane in the rain, then he's not gonna be able to, because Shiftry just comes in, tanks it, nom nom nom, +1 attack, possibly sweep your team. He's not gonna get a lot of kills this week. He's more of a support. And same thing with this last Pokemon, Copper Raja, Big Raga, Terra, Dragon, and Poison. Both could tear this game. I'm not really like banking off one. I could do both realistically. Sheer Force, Life Orb with Adamant Nature. Iron Head is good for lead Hatterene, so I'm gonna be able to get a Stealth Rocks, because you're not gonna want to switch in Hatterene on a Copper Raja. Earthquake is good for stuff like Iron Treads if he wants to get rid of my thing. Zen Headbutt is also really good into I forget, but I think I know it's not for the Clodsire, but it's just a good move overall. And then I don't know, I don't remember. Stealth Rock, I think this is my planned lead. It lives like a hit from everything besides like Gouging Fire, but I could just immediately switch to Pelipper, so I think this is my planned lead. And that's the squadron. We have a Rain team against Clodsire team, so it's not that good. The 6 Pokemon that I could see him bringing is along the lines of Mandibuzz, Vikavolt, Clodsire, Azumarill, maybe Iron Treads, and Hatterene. Iron Treads could be swapped out for something like Primeape. I don't really know, because I don't have a lot of Primeape answers. I think it's going to be either Primeape or Iron Treads. And I don't think Gouging is coming this game, because he realizes that Sun isn't coming. He realizes that he isn't going to be as strong. Pokemon I think will do well this game. It's just Sandy Shocks. Like the rest of my team gets shut down by one Pokemon, and Sandy Shocks deals with that one Pokemon. That's it. I just need Sandy Shocks to, like, in that hypothetical situation I just laid out, where I said Clodsire, Iron Shreds, Azumarill, Hatterene, Vikavolt, and Mandibuzz, I have a super effective attack for 4 of them. The only ones not being, 5 of them. Only one not being is Vikavolt, and he can Terra Fairy. So Vikavolt being gone is really good for me here. That's why maybe Primeape comes. But I'm looking to get the win, so let's get right into the battle. Alright, hello everyone. It's sad to say that this video, when I was actually playing the game, I couldn't record the video. It was literally impossible. My computer would not work. I couldn't press a single button if I had both OBS open and the game. So I had to close OBS. I had to close like every single tab just for this to get that working again. So that is the reason why, I am doing the replay instead of a live battle. I would have loved for a live battle. I love live battles. This isn't really my thing, but I still want to get the game out to you guys. I don't want to just make you guys to miss out on content just because of computer mistakes. So I am sorry in advance, but let's get right into the battle. Beforehand, I was like, okay, I think most of the times I lead big, I lead Copper Raja, just because I'm able to get a Stealth Rocks. onto like every single one of his Pokemon, and if Hatterene comes in, I could just Iron Head it. So it was really good into all of his Pokemon besides like Vikavolt, but I could just set up Stealth Rocks on it, and it doesn't one-shot me, plus I outspeed. So it was just really good into all of his Pokemon. Mandibuds, I set up Stealth Rocks on, and then I get to switch. No, it just set up, it just did that against every single Pokemon. He like Clodsire, so I was like, okay, I'm not clicking Stealth Rocks. I have Earthquake on this thing. So I just pressed Earthquake. I don't really care what he did. I was thinking, I said it in prep that, he could go, Toxic Spikes, but, Shiftry has Defog, so I was like, okay. And now, here, I was like, okay, there's no need to Earthquake. I'm just gonna press Iron Head. It hits most of his team, and he does have immunities to Earthquake anyways, so it'd be better to just Iron Head. And that's what I do. I just Iron Head. I'm now like, okay, he has Rocky Element, and he's gonna chip down my Capraja. Capraja is really good this game. So I switched out to Shiftry. I was like, alright, I need Defog anyways, so I'm gonna be able to Defog on this pretty free. Plus, Clodsire won't be able to come back out. And I just pressed Defog. I Terra Poison. Not gonna lie, I kind of lucked out on the Terra Poison. I did go Terra Poison just because I didn't want to be weak to a potential Body Press or like Flying type attack. Plus, Terra Poison is pretty good into his team currently. Like, the only thing you can't with it is Furdraft, but Furdraft can't really go against Shiftry one-on-one confidently because I usually outspeed and I usually have knockoff. So Terra Poison was just really good into his team so far, so he didn't really have a switch-in. And I forced a switch-in. Like, I didn't think he was going to press U-turn, so I kind of lucked out. But I was like, alright, Terra Poison's pretty good defensively here. He can't go out to Azu here because I'm Terra Poison. And, spoiler, his Azumarill is Sap Sipper, which will come up later. So yeah, I just get to Defog, and another important thing is that I've learned this after the battle, but my opponent didn't know that Shiftry got Defog, and I honestly, like, who does? So, it was big. He realized, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be able to get up Toxic Spikes, because, number one, this is a Poison type now, and, he has Defog anyways. So, he's just like, alright. Now, this was a huge turn. I was like, I need to kill this, and I did. This was probably the most important turn of the game for me. And thank God I didn't try and, like, over-predict. I was just like, alright, Clodsire, I need this guy gone. If this guy isn't gone, I pretty much lose the game. I lose the game. So, I do that big turn here. I get poisoned, and Shiftry is pretty low. And I actually didn't have a move to hit Hatterene with. I only had Leaf Blade and Focus Blast, and so plus Synthesis. But so I switched out to Caparaja to set up Trick Room. Now this was huge. His team is a Trick Room team, so Caparaja like pretty much like countered every single one of his Trick Room abusers, except for like Azumarill sometimes. So I just Iron Head here because I want to get a kill on the Hatterene. And he switches into his Mandibuzz right there. I think this was a misplay, looking back. It does stall out Trick Room, but he's just going to be able to roost up. So, I stopped going for the Iron Head just because I was losing HP. So I Stealth Rock to kind of force him to Defog. I was like, alright, if he doesn't get rid of Stealth Rocks, that's fine. I'm going to be able to switch out this anyways, and I wanted to switch it out this turn anyways. So I switched in Pelipper on the foul play. And it does like nothing. So sad. I wanted to use Fling, but there was really just no good place. So I just U-turned because I wanted to get in Barraskewda, which is, oh no, I bring in Sandy Shocks. So I was like, alright, he doesn't have an immunity anymore. Vikavolt while is I can't hit Vikavolt. I just Volt Switch on it anyways. It takes 20%. So I was like, okay, now I could bring in Barraskewda. I outspeed everything. I hit everything really hard, including this Mandibuzz. Do you think Mandibuzz takes this? Because it doesn't. 40%. That means Liquidation 2-hit KOs. That is huge. So I just bring in Keldeo. I'm like, alright, even if he brings in a Azumarill, I don't think it's gonna be able to resist, like, it's not gonna take like 2 surfs. So I just press surf here. And I am able to kill, like, in the first, it's been 14 turns, and I've killed his 2 best defensive Pokemon. So I feel like I've played this really well so far, and I'm really proud of how I played this. Here, I do decide to take a risk. I'm like, alright, I 2-hit KO it, and I don't think he's gonna press Psychic, and even if he does, I don't know if it killed or not, because I wasn't playing on my computer. I couldn't open calcs just because it lagged out my computer so much. So I was like, alright, I don't think it kills. So I pressed Surf. I'm like, okay, I probably 2-hit KO this. He presses Trick Room, and I'm just like, okay. I go back into Copperajah. He doesn't. I was like, he doesn't have a move for Copperajah. Most of his Pokemon don't have a move Copperajah. So I was just able to bring this in pretty free. Life Orb Copperajah, and he presses Wish. And I think he thought that he lived here, but I am Life Orb, max attack. So I was able to get the kill. Here is, oh my goodness, this play right here almost lost me the game. And I'll tell you why it didn't. I bring in Pelipper to kind of just tank any hit, but he pressed Belly Drum, so it didn't matter. And now he's at max attack with a Citrus Berry. What do I do here? I was like, oh, I could have lost. I was thinking, the things I needed to like slow down was Copperajah, was Shiftry, was Pelipper. Keldeo, I don't pick up the KO with anything. Barraskewda gets the kill, but I was like, does Aqua Jet kill? And then he dies to Aqua Jet. So I was like, I even said I might have sold in the chat. But now, fortunately, I didn't know this at the time, but I felt like it came down to if in rain, if Aqua Jet killed. And I would like to let you know that this Azumarill was Sap Sipper. Like I said, this came in big because Sap Sipper max attack Azumarill +6 in rain Aqua Jet never kills Barraskewda. So, I didn't know this at the time, but I was free to throw Poison Jab, and Poison Jab gets the kill because Barraskewda is strong. This is Choice Band Barraskewda. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna press Poison Jab again here, you know. There's no real need to overcomplicate it. I don't think it one-shot me. Now, this is like, I could have tried to preserve, differential here. I definitely could have. But I decided that I wanted to play really safe, so I've used, like, all the Pokemon lead that I've had to kind of transition into a good endgame. And that starts with not letting this be able to heal. How do I do that? Well, I just can't let it press Draining Kiss. So I was like, alright, Shifter, you're gonna have to come in. If you press Psychic, that's perfect. I want this to press Psychic anyways, just because now he's not gonna be able to heal up his Hatterene, so he presses Psychic, and I'm like, perfect. Now I could go into Copperajah pretty easily. Now, I thought that he was Mystical Fire, so, but that was early in the game, but now I'm just like, he's played really passively against Copperajah, so I don't think he has Mystical Fire. So I was like, this is pretty much what I thought was a perfect answer, Copperajah. And you could see here again, when he goes to Vikavolt, I once again switch out just so I can make sure that number 1 Trick Room ends and that I can position myself to just win late game. That's with Keldeo. Keldeo, I was like, alright, I just need Sandy Shocks to live 1 hit. Then it doesn't matter. Turn after that, I knew Energy Ball probably killed. And then I'm like, okay, I need to go Keldeo and Surf. I was like, this definitely kills. I'm Specs Keldeo. You can see my opponent said GG. And then I just Spec Keldeo in again. Now, you can see comments I popped off. I'm not gonna be able to do the same pop off. This is the Season 1 champ, so this was a very exciting game. But I'll try my best reenactment. Let's go! Alright, that'll be it for me today, and see you guys next time.